Hi everyone, tonight I'm going to show you how to use dynamic icons and custom icon font in Bricks Builder. So let's go. So first we got to set up the child theme. I figured this is probably the easiest way to install it. You can either just install the child theme that I'm giving in the download link, or if you already have something going on in there, you can do it manually. And so you just take this this file right here, drop it in the elements folder of your child theme, open up the functions.php, and copy this. If you still have the stock child theme, it comes with this sample element. Just copy that. Copy the name of the icon file. You can change the prefix if you want, it doesn't matter. Save that. I compress this real quick. So just open up the WordPress dashboard. Go to your themes, add new theme, upload. Grab the Bricks child right here. And you want to regenerate your CSS here. Cool. And the icon fonts. What I did first was if you Google SVG compressor, this is the first thing that came up. I just threw all the icons and everything in here, reduced them by about 30 to 40%. And then you can use IcoMoon, whatever you want. I use this app called WebFont. It's like $10 a year. So you just throw all your icons in here. I even threw in, this is for another site I'm working on, but I even threw in like the company logo here and like the sort of favicon logo. Just throw all your SVGs in here. Set up the name. Export. All right. There we go. So then you're going to want to upload. Get rid of that. You're going to want to go to your media library. If you can't upload fonts, I'm using a plugin called Font Hero to do my custom fonts, and there's a switch in there to turn on uploading of these file types. So you can maybe use however you upload your fonts, your custom fonts, just do that. You're going to want to copy this URL here. Open up the CSS file. And let's see, I want to change a couple of these. I want to get rid of this one. I just want the WAF and WAF too, so I don't need these. Don't need any of these. And then there's one thing that I changed here. I believe that I copied this from whatever Font Awesome does with their icons. Maybe I made that up, I don't know. But do whatever you want here with the CSS. Remember this prefix for your font. You're gonna need that later. So save that. You're going to copy all of this. And then you can go however you want to add custom code, whether it's WP code box, whatever. For ease of demonstration, I'm just going to add it right here, right into the custom CSS here. And then this is just a bonus, but if you want, so if you want to make this easy later, create a new page. Make this private. Copy all these styles here. I'm just throwing them into the page CSS. Then you can go copy this whole section here. This in a code block. You got a handy little guide here for what all of your icons are called. All right, so I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of clients that have a lot of clients, and so I need to make. Basically, the reason why I did this is I need to make a bunch of profiles for them, and I want them to be able to update their clients list and have all their social links and everything on there without needing my help to do it. And so I set up this little demo page here. A friend of mine does some stand-up comedy shows, and so I'm helping him out with the site. And so this would be a profile. So anytime there's a show, you can go to the show. It'll show little images of all the comedians performing, and you could click on them, and then you get links to all the social profiles real easily. And so basically, I set it up with the ACF Repeater here. Here's how it looks in ACF. You can use any sort of whether it's MetaBox or whatever you want to use. So set up the repeater. I've got two fields here. It's a select field, and basically what I'm doing here is these are all the options that I put in here, and if you go to here, whatever icon you want to use, you copy that and you put that where the value goes, and then you put the name of the site where the label goes. That'll be important in a minute. So in this field, you want to make sure that you're returning an array so that you get both values here. And then the second one is just a URL field. I always write this as my placeholder in URL field so that clients don't screw that up and forget the HTTPS part. So then we can go back here. And here's your repeater. So you could just add this in. Add a new one. And this way they can just select whichever site that they want to use. And it's not all cluttered up with a bunch of options. It's just only is going to show them exactly what they chose. Just like that. So then we go in here into the builder. Just go ahead and refresh this. All right, so I have this set up already. I got a div here with the query loop going, and so this just queries that ACF repeater that I have. And then when I add the icon in there, go, dynamic icon, right there. And so you have to remember your icon prefix, and then to your dynamic data, just call that field that you have the name of the site in, and then this is why we left it on array. You're gonna add a colon value to that. Right here, can style the icon. Well, let's give it a little bit of a gap here. Let's give it some hover styles. And here, let's make it grow a little bit. Set my starting point here. So now we got icons dynamically loading. So you might notice that when I set up my profile here, there's 4 links. The first one doesn't show up in the builder. I'm not sure why, but it shows up on the front end. Works just fine. And so check out the code here. Really, all this element is it's pretty much like a text element, but it uses a span tag instead of a paragraph tag. And then whatever content you put in the text box, instead of going between the tags, it goes in the class tag on the span. And so that's how you get the icons. And so here's the wrapper for it. Here's the span tag. That's it. Then if you go back in to the builder here, right here, so you can add a link. Back to our dynamic data. There's the URL from the repeater here. And then what you do is you copy this up here that's giving you the icon, put it down here in your ARIA label, and change the value to label. Now we have links, as you can see down here. Now the links are showing up for all of these. Our hover styles are still working. Go in here, here's our wrapper, div wrapper, here's your anchor tag, here's your span. So this anchor only shows up if you put anything in the link box. So if you want that anchor tag to go away, just delete the link. Now when you delete the link, you have to delete all of these or it won't work. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you that it's really working here. So we got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube here. So let's say, what if we want Facebook to go first, and then YouTube? Just hit update. Refresh the page. Now it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, whatever you want to do. Like I showed you, for that one, I put the company logo in there. For another site that I'm working on, but just to demonstrate, now I got company logo. So pretty much whatever you want to put in here works. And oh yeah, the other cool part about this that I forgot to point out. This is only 11 kilobytes. Company logo, there's like 80 something icons in there. This was like over 100 kilobytes before. Now it's down to 11. Every icon, every SVG on my site, it's about 11 to 12 kilobytes. And then the SVG code doesn't get put in the HTML a dozen different places. Like I'm working on a site for a comic book publisher where they have like 70 different artists and comic book creators that are putting books out, and so we're having profiles for all of them. And this way I don't have to have the SVG code for all of these icons going 70 different times on a page. It's just one, and then it just references it, just like how Font Awesome works. So there you go.